This man reigns from Akron, Ohio, the red line of the auction business, Conky's Flippin' Adventures. Conky. Oh, man.
Hey.
All right, this man needs no introduction, but they're paying me to do this, so the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. What the Hales, Jeremy! Dun, dun.
I'm here. Look at that. It's real. It's not just the
And
word.
from out west, Sandusky, Lorain, Ohio, some people call him Guapo with a capital G. What up?
What up? Hello, everybody. How are we doing tonight?
There we go. Come on, baby, light my fire. Here we go. Let's see if we can get something happening here.
Flame, baby.
Hale's headquarters.
Hale's headquarters.
Let's see if we can get some fire. What do you think? You think this is gonna work?
It looks like it's working.
I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, down, down. The flames went higher. And it burns. You know what? I don't even think I'm gonna have to do much more.
Yeah, I think
I'm pretty sure.
I think it's catching up to you.
I'm pretty sure the fire department's gonna be called in about. Oh, cow, that's hot.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh,
There's Roberto.
that's like magic.
Whoa, it's magic.
I wanted to have a bonfire tomorrow, but I don't know about the weather.
Bonfire?
A bonfire
On Batman Boulevard.
on Batman Boulevard. That's where I live. And a fan gave this to Guapo. Of course, he failed to mention who the fan was. So if you're watching, type in the chat, but I do appreciate it. Little Batman Boulevard. So what the Hales is going on, Conky
Dude.
and Mr. Jeremy?
You know why I'm late?
Why?
Because I just bought something epic.
Uh-oh. That covers a large variety of stuff.
I just got something epic.
Can Conky and I ask you like 10 questions to see if we can get it narrowed down?
Yes.
Is it something that you enjoyed in your past?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it
Call me
something
back.
that would fit in your wallet?
Pieces, but not the whole. And honestly, Rob, yes, the theme, the thing, no.
The product, no, but the theme, yes.
The theme,
Gotcha.
yes. The product, no.
Fit in the wallet.
So it's not a card of any kind. It's not like a cabbage. It's not a
Garbage Pail Kid card.
garbage kid card.
Well, you guys got the theme right.
So it's Garbage Pail Kids. Is it a Garbage Pail Kid figure that you assemble?
No.
Okay, go ahead, Conky. Hello, everybody. Well, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. This is our 20 questions for Jeremy.
Is it something that is of a very limited edition?
You can find it in one store chain everywhere. It was released in October.
Are they carded figures?
There is a card. They kind of are a figure.
Okay, we're getting close, Conky. I see the steam coming off of Jeremy. We're getting hot.
I would say, is it a Garbage Pail Kids figure on a card?
Sort of.
Ooh, that's real close. Real close. All right. Is it a garbage pail card on a card?
There you go.
Sort of.
Ooh. Is the card made of something other than cardboard?
Yes, and it's edible.
Ooh,
I'm giving you a bonus there.
that was a bonus. I like that bonus. That was a big time bonus. Funko Pops out there. People are like Garbage Pail Kid babies, Puppet Monsters, Garbage Pail Kid wallet.
It's edible.
Edible. So it's kind of be some kind of Garbage Pail Kid. Is it a card that's made of gum?
No gum in this.
Conky?
I don't even know where to go with this now because I don't know enough about the garbage pail stuff to guess next. But is it something chocolatey?
No chocolate.
I'm gonna say it's that people are saying sugar paper, jelly beans. Ooh.
Fancy.
Not jelly beans, not sugar paper. I'm posting it right now in every single garbage pail group that I'm in.
Oh,
so
nice.
that other people around the United States can do what I just did.
And buy them up.
Yeah, and they know the cost. Because I'm part of all these groups and they all are trying currently.
Someone said a Pop-Tart.
Not a Pop-Tart.
Cake, gummies. I'm going to give my last guess. I'm going to say it's a Garbage Pail Kid card that is a cookie.
Not a cookie. Does start with a C, though. Or an S. Could be a C or an S.
Conky. People are saying sherbet, Wally World, gummies. A C or an S, ladies and gentlemen.
Man, I thought more people would be up on the Garbage Pail Kid releases.
I guess our Garbage Pail Kid, there's a lot out here, people in competition that are watching tonight, Jeremy. That's good for you.
That is good. And I'm letting everybody know in the groups right now where to get them, how to get them, how much.
Shane Lawrence, I think, guessed it's cereal.
I do have cereal already. Conky, you've eaten some on your hot dog, but no, it is not cereal.
He said a C or an S. Cake or shortbread?
Not exactly. Could be candy or a sucker.
Oh!
Could be a candy sucker.
Uh-oh. Did you get, is that it? Are you going to show it to us?
You want to see it?
Hold on, let me full screen you first. Dun, dun, dun. Let me see this.
Okay, I gotta post in one more group so these guys can get
They
them.
got catch up. So look in the behind Jeremy right now, all that garbage pail stuff to the left of the Ghostbusters. And we got a bunch of updates to do today. Police, again, third time in 3 months I've had to call police on a storage facility.
Yeah, you have.
It's out of hand. It's out of hand. I don't even know what to do anymore. I'm going to have to get Conky, super Conky.
All right, here's what it is. Pop-Ups, which makes a lot of themed suckers, did a deal with Five Below, and they released Garbage Pail Kids suckers. Oh, I gotta get that back up. Now, they were supposed to be in all Five and Below stores at the beginning of October. There's 36 suckers. You see Leaky Lindsay there, Adam Bomb. There's 3 different suckers, a total of 36 in the display. If I go back, you can see how tall the display is.
Oh, that's awesome.
I've literally been in my Five and Below nearby me every day in October to snatch up this display. George and I did not go today, and we were working at Hale's headquarters all day. And at 8:30, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna call. And I called, and they were like, yeah, we know what you're talking about. We got it. I was like, I will be there. I will be there. Put it behind the cash registers. I'm coming right now. And I got there. Not a single sucker has sold. I got it for, if anybody's interested, because it's a food item, then you would get it for, if there's any collectors out there, $144. So 36 times 4, right there, 144.
Wow, that's awesome.
So they sold you the display and everything, right?
Yeah, I took it all. And then I have another local 5 and below. They're supposed to call me when they get their display in, and I'm buying it just the way it is, unpackaged.
So now I got to go to the Five Belows tomorrow.
So $144, you get the full display. You can see how big the display is on display.
Bravo. I went to full screen them.
So that's the manager there who put it up there for me. And I want a couple of them here, but I want a couple that are packaged and not opened yet. So that's why I'm late. I apologize.
So
No,
how
that's
do you
awesome.
go about talking a store manager into selling you the display along with everything you buy in it?
I said I'm taking everything. Was the display any good to them if I buy every sucker?
Well,
I didn't have to talk. I said I'm taking it all.
Wouldn't they be? I mean, I've always assumed when I see a display like that, I've always assumed that as people buy suckers out of it, they got other suckers coming in to go in, and they need the display for that.
New suckers come in a new display.
Oh, so they would have just thrown that display away anyway.
Yes.
I got you. Okay, I get it now.
That's a pretty nice display. That's a great find.
So I want a couple of these around the house here. Look how big that display is, guys.
It's huge. I mean,
I don't know how tall the girl is, but yeah, it
That's
looks like it's as tall as a
huge
person.
Garbage Pail Kids display.
and it
It's
holds
a huge display.
It holds right there 12 suckers that you can display. That you can see.
30 that you can see.
There's 12,
yes,
like 3 in each row.
36 total in the display. And I got lucky. They just put the display out today. Today's the only day that George and I didn't go and check. And we got lucky that they didn't sell a single one yet. And so the employees were like, hey, if you ever get famous, remember us.
And you're like,
I was like, okay, gotcha.
we got you. So now, if you ever get famous, that's just funny. Oh my gosh. You're like, do you not know who I am?
Well, and they said it out of the blue too. That's why it was so funny.
That is funny.
Oh man, it's been a crazy week.
Cops being called nonstop.
So yeah, I put that video out yesterday. Some people thought it was an update from the other time. No, ladies and gentlemen, this is a whole new thing. So if you haven't watched the video, you got to watch the video. And first of all, I go to the storage facility. The lady working there has no clue about anything about. This is like the third time I've been to a storage facility. The people have no clue how to do the auction. Why would you have a storage auction next day have people working that don't know what to do? Does that make any sense to anybody? Okay.
No, it does not.
Then the other problem is tax exemption. Every time I have tax exemption, it's like, I don't know how to do that. Don't charge me tax. It ain't that hard.
Yeah, it's not
One
rocket
day I
science.
sat there for 45 minutes. I told the people, I'll just pay the tax because I'm losing money. I got Jeff out there just sitting for 45 minutes waiting for me because they don't know how to be tax exempt.
My accountant always tells me, Jeremy, you're going to pay the tax anyway, so just pay it up front, and then we don't have to worry about it later. What's your accountant tell you?
Well, the thing is, I pay the tax because we collect taxes at every auction.
Well, sales tax and like income tax are two totally different things. But
Every auction I'm collecting sales tax, and I'm not paying sales tax on the stuff I buy, typically. But he said you could write it, you could take it if you do pay the tax, and you could take it against the sales tax that I pay every month, and I could deduct it off of there.
I got to learn how to do that.
But yeah, it's way more difficult than just saying, "Hey, Rob."
My CPA says just pay it up front. You're going to pay it up front. You're going to pay it at the end. Just pay it up front.
See, Rob, having just Jeff is taxing enough. I understand that feeling. Jeff probably wants to quit after the last 2 days. I think we've been working the dark.
How late did you guys go today?
We left the storage unit at 7 something. All day long. This is what we did. We went to the one storage facility. We loaded up. Then Jeff had to take stuff to the dump and to my building, and then met me back at this house. We had to load up stuff at this house, go unload that stuff, went back to the storage facility, and then finished filming and loading.
Wow.
And meanwhile, that we're not talking everything's about 40 some minutes apart from each other.
That definitely makes it harder.
Oh my gosh.
And it's getting dark so early now too.
That's the other issue.
Yeah, it's getting dark early now.
Conky, you didn't have to call any cops this week, did you, Conky?
What's that?
You didn't have to call any cops this week, did you?
No, not this week.
I'm not going to ask Jeremy because he always has to call the cops. I saw his crazy the post today. I mean, what are you, a cult leader? I didn't know this, Jeremy. That lady's crazy, man.
Man, I can't even begin to tell you everything that she says I am. But
she's like, "Oh my gosh, and you should watch." And I'm like, "Does this lady ever watch your videos before?"
Yeah, that's why she actually stalked us to Otter Creek. She thought she would get money.
These people. Just weird things like I found my unit today, just put it in my pocket for some reason because it was on the floor or something, you know. Monaco. You ever been to Monaco, Conky?
No, I don't believe I have.
Jeremy?
Not yet.
Do you know where Monaco is?
Isn't it
next to Tuzaco and after Sunnaco?
Richest country per person in the world.
Really?
Isn't that by the Caribbean somewhere?
It's actually over by the French Riviera.
Okay.
And to apply for citizenship back in 2006, I believe it was $100,000 to apply for citizenship.
Wow.
Not saying you're going to become a citizen, but just apply. But when I went there, they had a yacht show going on. And it's crazy. The amount of it's just all billionaires and millionaires basically live there because I guess they had some kind of crazy tax break for being a citizen or they pay no taxes.
So is that where Guapo is right now?
I believe he's on a flight that he booked today at noon to go to Monaco to apply for citizenship.
And the flight probably was leaving and departing at what, like 11:45? And he booked it at noon.
He walked in with a Chick-fil-A. like Conky and me the last time we flew out with Guapo, and he walks up and it's like we're like the last people. There's like one person left in front of us. Like we're in the last people in the line to get onto the flight before they close the door. And Guapo walks up with the Chick-fil-A. We're like, "Did you stop and get Chick-fil-A?" "Oh yeah." I was like, "Dude, you almost missed the flight." We're like, yeah. He's like, "I love Chick-fil-A."
One more person in front of him in line, and he did not made it.
So crazy.
Oh my gosh. So the detective called me today.
How'd that go?
Well, I was happy because the detective called me, so that's a first.
Because it was Akron, it wasn't Cleveland.
Right. I don't know. I'm going to have to release an update video, but the detective, he kept asking me, "Well, did you get your money back or your deposit back?" Well, I'm like, "Well, yeah, I got it back." "Well, then you have no case." I'm like, "Well, so crime gets committed. I get my money back." I said, "One, we got theft of deception." "Don't tell me what theft of deception is."
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well, that's not theft of deception. I said, so they put a picture online. I purchased it. I drove with my guy. Well, we drove separate cars. We drove over 40 some minutes to go to a storage facility because we thought something was in the unit, which wasn't in the unit. So I paid all this time. I don't reimburse time or I don't investigate time loss or something like that. I'm like, I'm not talking about time loss. I'm talking about a criminal act that occurred there. It's a civil matter. A civil matter. How is a civil if theft is a civil matter? I didn't know theft is a civil matter.
When somebody's stealing, that's a civil matter. Okay, well, let's make sure the detective tells you that, detective, when somebody comes and steals from you. I hope somebody tells you it's a civil matter.
I'm going to go take the wheels off your police car, and you can just sue me.
Speaking about wheels off a police car.
There he is.
Was that a great entrance?
What's up? What's up, guys?
Is he in Monaco right now?
Are you in Monaco?
What's Monaco?
It is the richest, I believe, per person place in the world. It's over by the French Riviera.
French
It's
Riviera.
also known as Otter Creek.
Yes.
Monaco, Otter Creek, same thing.
Well, most people that live in Monaco also have a residence in Otter Creek.
Yes. Yes.
Because we know they are all billionaires over there on Otter Creek.
How many
Million,
people?
baby.
Isn't there only like 75 people in Otter Creek total?
That many?
Oh my gosh. 75.
I don't know.
I think that's how many teeth are in Otter Creek when Jeremy and them aren't in town. We know brain cells. There ain't many brain cells in Otter Creek.
Definitely
No
not
brain
from my
cells.
neighbors.
So yeah, it's been I'm just sick of calling the police. I mean, it's crazy. It's like I'm getting sick of calling the police. The only thing I'm trying to do is the right thing, and somehow no one cares. But this was at what's it called, storage facility, a U-Haul. So I'm gonna go. I'm going. This ain't no mom and pop
Where is that at?
in Akron.
And you're gonna go and buy some storage units there, my friend?
Well, I bought a storage unit and my stuff was missing out of the unit. Remember you watched the video? Oh, you missed it?
Dude, yeah, I was front row when the video dropped, man. What are you talking about, man?
I saw your comment.
Did you
You said
see
this
it?
is all fake. Those aren't even real cops. That's not even a real police car. It's all AI.
Fake.
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 That's the funny thing is like when people say, "Oh, this is fake." It's like, okay, there's police there. Stuff's missing. I'm talking to the managers. How you people are crazy. I'm like, I wish it was fake. I'm so sick of this stuff. Obviously my units are really good because the people are stealing the stuff out. They won't even let me get the stuff. That's how good the stuff is, Jeremy.
Is it that good?
I guess so because they take it out before I can even touch it. It's got to be that good that it's so good that these people are stealing it. That's how good the units were. I'm assuming. Why else would they steal everything?
I don't know.
If it was junk or books or clothes or
Sorry.
they wouldn't be taking it, right?
I'm kind of, I feel a little flabbergasted that this is happening to you, Rob, because the business wasn't always like this.
Well, we
I never
weren't
had
always
this-
buying units online either.
Yeah, I never had this occur ever.
That's
Because
actually
usually
a
you're
great.
buying it in person, so when you can see the unit, touch it, smell it, and you put your lock on it, and no one else is touching it after you bought it.
I mean, yeah, yeah.
I've only bought
Has that
one
ever even
unit
happened to
online.
you, Conky?
What?
Has it ever even happened to you?
I bought one unit online, and 100% of those units I bought online, when I got there, they had stolen everything good, so I don't buy anything online anymore. Not storage units anyway.
Lady Tammy, she said the sign's from her. Thank you.
Nice.
Guapo. He's not even paying attention. He's the one that gave it to me. Guapo.
I told you that. I told you it was Tammy.
Why doesn't Guapo?
I thought you didn't remember.
Why doesn't Guapo turn the camera and let us see who's on the other side of the chessboard there?
Thank you, Lady Tammy.
Dude, it might be the box truck date. I don't know.
Hell
Why
no,
don't
it
you
ain't.
show us?
This is Jordan.
You want to see my face?
What up?
What's happening?
Obviously,
Dude,
you're
I was
being.
at Dave and Buster's with Julie, and like it was a huge thing. Jeremy just swore to God that we were like dating. It was just,
Oh, yeah, well.
that's Jeremy though. That's Jeremy.
He's just hoping the best for you.
Yeah. New phone. Who does? Same
Who
phone. Same phone. Who does?
Uh-oh. We got a song?
Where? No.
All I wanna be is like Wapo. All I wanna be is like Wapo. Not the capos who do nothing for Robbo. I wanna be like Wapo who lives in Monaco. Oh, probably with Julio. I wanna be like Wapo.
That's good.
That's
Throwing
funny.
that out there.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Nice, nice. That was great, man. That was great. At least I know that. At least I know you still care about me, Jeremy.
I got another song.
Uh-oh. Is this about Conky and his restorations?
Yeah.
This is, I call this the Conky Restoration Ballad. Are you ready? All right, here we go. Well, we moved into a town with no one around. Oh, I can't see anybody, man. You guys got to sing with me.
I don't know what you're saying.
No one around, all to get away from the snow. We put in a 2-inch line and everything was fine until they tried to steal all my dough. Well, Mary was the softball. She couldn't do math at all, just kept calling the law. Sending emails to Worm, hoping he confirmed that no one knew about her flaws. Well, I and John were running their con, trying to get any money they can. Everything around them dies, then she fake cries. They'll end up in a river by a van. They'll end up by a river in a van. There's signs all over town, but now they're taken down. Everybody knows who done it. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. You're living in a shed with no permit. Now Russ is texting Don, telling him it's on. Let's give the world our show. We always wanted fame, and now they know our name. In the meetings, always vote no. They're all making threats. The fans are taking bets. Who's gonna be the first in jail? Mary, Russ, or Don, Lynette, and John. We just know it won't be what the Hales. We just know it won't be what the Hales. We just know it won't be what the Hales. Cause we're going into a town with no one around, all to get away from the snow. We put in a 2-inch line and everything was fine till they tried to steal all my dough.
Where were you?
I mean, I don't know. We can't recall that. We can't backtrack. I didn't know it. You didn't know
Well,
it. So
yeah,
it's
okay,
like,
yeah,
Did he
yeah.
just put you in
extra
checkmate,
rest in the
Guapo?
week.
Yeah,
Mine
you're
was,
good.
I gotta
See, no,
accept.
you're good.
You just got put in checkmate? What?
No.
No, this is
Looks like you're about to lose, man. You got money on this game?
no. I'm just.
I got 100
I
bucks.
got money on it.
$100 on Jordan.
I
Sometimes
got
when you
money on
have
it.
when you got a lot going on, it's good to just play chess to kind of just get your mind off of everything.
Chess is
I
a great
like to
game.
write songs about Otter Creek.
Conky, what do you like to do?
What do I like to do?
Mhm.
I like to restore old toys.
I like it. I showed a couple of people. Everyone was very impressed with your restoration pictures.
Oh, the picture I texted.
Yes.
So I've been working on a video. I finally got it down to under 30 minutes. So it's 29 minutes and like 56 seconds.
Nice.
And it's coming out probably the first Sunday in November.
Ooh. Put it in your phone, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold a second. It's coming out when?
He's putting
First
it in his phone.
Sunday in November.
So what day is that? That is the 4th. No, 5th. November 5th.
Wow.
It's the video's done. I just
Conky's got 5 on it.
because I record it in 4K at 60 frames per second. It takes like 3 hours to render in the phone and another 3 hours to upload. I've been rendering it in low resolution and just watching it for pacing. I finally got it to where I like it. So I can say it's done.
How long is it total?
It's 29 minutes and 58 seconds.
Man, I can't wait to watch it.
I wanted the first one to be under a half hour, and I had to chop it and play with the speed and different things like that to get it to
Do
where
we
I
get a
want it.
teaser? Do we get a little teaser tonight?
Um,
Dawn, I am calling you Hulk headquarters. Trust me.
let me see if I can give you a
Pulling out
teaser.
the teaser, man.
Teaser.
All right, let's see what I can do.
Conky, you've had us waiting for years now, since
I
08.
have, haven't I?
Oh wait,
We've been waiting since 08. We deserve
Guapo
it.
didn't even have a beard when we were waiting. That's how long it's been.
Guapo was 300 pounds back when we started waiting.
And look at him now. All
Oh,
because
that's
he went on
funny,
the
man.
Conky weight loss plan.
That's funny, man.
Who was that the other day? This guy was telling me,
I
he's
feel
like,
like I was never 300 pounds.
this guy was the other day was telling me about. He's like, you got to go to this restaurant. They got all this cool decor in there and this great menu. And I'm like, you're talking about Mike's place? I don't know the name of the place. I'm like, yeah, I think it's Mike's place. Yeah, I've been there. Mike asked, how did my comic book auction go last weekend? Went really well. Had some really good books in there. Yeah, it was a great auction. I got rid of all kind of comic books. This weekend's auction, man, unbelievable. Some antiques, collectibles. There's a time clock made in Cleveland, Ohio, an antique time clock. All right, you ready, Conky?
You want to give it? You want to see a teaser? Okay.
Hold on, let me
Mike?
full screen you first.
Ready?
Are you ready? Nice. Oh! Oh man. Someone said, Rob, are you going after that storage facility? I'm going. It's a U-Haul, and I'm going full force after because it's a U-Haul. The other two facilities were mom and pop places, so there's not much to it. This is a corporation, and they got a lot more to lose. And I'm going to try to bring that to their attention. And the only thing I'm trying to do is have them investigate it, watch the cameras, and see who stole the stuff. It's obviously one of their employees. The only people that had access to it, they had the lock on it. They're the only people that had access to it. So obviously it's one of the employees stole it. Francis, thank you. She said, kudos. Conky, Rob, is a conspiracy around you getting scammed. How's Grandpa Guapo? How's Grandpa Guapo? And you're cute with Pepper today, Jeremy.
Oh my goodness, Pepper's something else.
She said you were so cute. I think Pepper was so cute with Jeremy.
Oh man, Pepper is something else. She was pooping in my hands and everything.
Whoa. I've been there before. The babies. The babies.
Been there, did that with the Dookie, huh?
Oh man. Thank God my kids are older.
No.
At least out of diapers.
Yes. That's pretty awesome restoration, Conky. I'm excited. The 5th of November.
Whatever that first Sunday in November is when it gets
It's
released.
the 5th. Oh, don't worry.
All right.
I feel like he should have a premiere party.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Should I do a premiere?
I think
Well, not a YouTube premiere, like a premiere party for all your YouTube buddies. Like this thing's finally coming out. There should be a party.
A watch party.
There should be, really.
Let me think about this for a second.
What happens if we critique it?
You can critique it all you want to because it's
gonna
I'm
blow.
already-
I know it's already gonna blow my socks off.
I'm already prepared for the fact that I could release this video and 3 days later it's got 600 views, but I'm
more to come.
I'm really putting a lot into this. You know what I mean? I'm not just.
Well, you put time, money, energy, effort.
How do you do it? What's this?
Blood, sweat, and tears.
So
Which one is it?
we'll have to
I'll look
see
it up then.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
Oh, and that's when we set our clocks back too.
Uh-oh.
Is it really?
That's what.
Dean said.
Yeah.
Oh man. So I got another storage unit to clean out tomorrow. Hopefully, there won't be stuff missing out of it.
Where's that one at?
Elyria.
You going to Elyria?
I've been all over this week, man.
That's by me, Rob.
That is close to you.
It is.
You can come help load.
How big is it?
It's not that big.
Go ahead, I'll let you do it if you want to do
I
it.
bought.
Oh, fascinating.
This is what happened. I bought the unit,
What are you saying?
the guy's sister unit. I was bidding on this unit and it went higher than I wanted to pay for it. The guy never came. So then they called me up and said, "Hey, do you want to buy the unit?" I said, "Well, I don't want to pay that much for it, or I would have bought it."
Yeah.
So they said, "Well, how much you want?" He's like, "Well, how about 200?" Because it was 350 it sold for. I said, "No." He said, "How about 300?" No. 250? No. How about 200? I was like, "Well, I guess." So hopefully it's worth my $200. We'll find out.
So this one wasn't actually advertised.
It was. It was already sold, but the person never picked it up. And I bought the sister unit to it.
Oh, I got you now.
So then they called me up because they knew I bought the other unit and figured, well, this guy came through and so. But then they try to sell it to me for the same price, and I'm like, I ain't paying that much. And then I figured, well, they need me to buy it more than I need to buy the unit.
Yep, for sure.
So I paid more than I even wanted, 200, but there's a box in there I think goes with one of my cars, and that car with the box is worth $200.
That's pretty cool.
Right. So, and I seen the box in there. So unless there's another car in that box, which would be even better, because then I'll have the car and another car in the box, a new one. But if not, it's the box. I know it's the box for that car. So there ain't no ifs, ands, or buts because I seen in the picture, and then I seen a couple other toys in there that were in there, and then there's some remote control airplanes in there.
Sounds like a good unit for what you paid.
That's what I'm thinking. There's a riding mower in there, and who knows? There's
I think I saw that one.
Yeah, there's an engine stand. It sold about maybe 2 weeks ago or so. Karen asked if you could stop using Karen in your titles.
No.
Sorry, Karen.
It's the way it's got to be.
It's just one of those things. It's not Jeremy. It's just how the YouTube is. It's one of those things that gets picked up on the YouTube. So
there's a science and an education to YouTube, and we got to work within the system.
One thing I learned about going to Vid Summit, which was a huge YouTube conference, Jeremy knows a lot more than a lot of these people, and some of these people have 5 million subscribers and things like that. And like I was telling Jeremy the other day and about the one guy, and there's no comparison. It's just people don't realize Jeremy knows what he's doing.
Or I pretend like it, one or the other.
Well, you know what's just to expand on that a little bit. I think we all know what we're doing because we have been around Jeremy so much. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I don't know what I am doing at all. But I mean, not even close.
That's because you're around Mary Jane so much.
I know that lady. It says, "Too bad, Rob, you couldn't score those fireworks. Good street value." Yeah, the unit that the people took everything out of, there's a whole huge box of just filled with fireworks in there. Thanks, Soup Freaks Mess.
Really?
They didn't. They left. There's one American Girl doll still in the box. There was another brand new Mater toy, but the whole one wall was just all brand new toys.
Man,
there was Hot Wheels, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, all kind of like dolls and stuff like that. Who knows? You couldn't tell. The picture was horrible, of course.
Of course. Yeah, of course.
They said Rob dresses Batman for Halloween. I do have a Batman cowl. I don't have a cape, but I do have a cowl mask, and I'm Batman. He's always hanging out with me here.
Behind the scenes.
Oh man. What did Jay say right here? That one's better at YouTube than the turtle lady.
I don't know. Turtle lady got something on me.
Turtle.
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 The turtle lady.
At least
Best
she thinks she's bested me on everything.
The best is the turtles can like look in mirrors and use sinks and toilets.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Those are like the most amazing turtles. Like you really should.
There must be Ninja Turtles.
I like Ninja Turtles. They're pretty cool.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Looks
I remember
like
when the turtles came out because my brother worked at a comic book store. Well, my dad owned a comic book store, 2 of them, and my brother worked at the one. My other brother worked at the other one. But he brought home the first turtle comics, and he used to read them to us.
Really?
And my brother actually made comic books, and he actually knew Eastman and Lard, and they did a drawing for one of his comic books. So, yeah, if you look up Colt the Armadillo, that's my brother's comic, KZ Comics.
Cool.
Here, I'll look it up on eBay right now. Let's see if we can find one listed. I just found one the other day. But when I was a kid, I remember I would go to like the comic book shows, and they would have the comic book up there. And I was like, oh, wow, it's my brother, you know. And I thought, oh, he's going to be like Turtles, but no.
What was his adolescent sumo armadillos?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Adolescent sumo armadillos. Adolescent sumo armadillos.
1985. So that's the first comic book. There's the third comic book down there. But you see that comic book cover right there? My brother has the painting. It was actually a guy painted it. It was like a huge painting, oil painting.
Wow.
So he made 4 Colt Armadillo, and then he also made 2 other comic books, one of each. So
That's cool.
Total 6 comic books. But, you know, he at least tried it.
Did he enjoy it?
Hi, Bonnie.
He liked the comics. He lost a lot of money.
Francis, I'm not at my house. TJ, my name is Guapo. Why you put my government out there?
That's Guapo Escobar.
I thought I got a text from Guapo today, but it wasn't. It was some person named A. Drew. It was weird.
Oh, A. Drew New. I know that person. I know him way back in the day.
From back in 08.
Way back in 08. Man. So
2008.
Yeah, I was like I said, I was gonna have a bonfire, but it's supposedly gonna rain tomorrow.
Supposed to rain all
had a
week.
bonfire.
I know. It's supposed to rain all week.
Dude, yesterday would have been good bonfire.
Nope.
I had to get one more mow in Hale's headquarters today.
Mike says he has the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #3 first edition comic book. It is definitely a high-priced book. The thing about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is that the first comic book, the second and third, they didn't make that many of them because obviously they didn't know how popular. And like the first comic book, I think they reprinted this, second time like so many thousands, and the third time's like tens of thousands, and the fourth time 50,000, or what I'm saying, because they got popular, But if when you first make a comic book, you can't produce. You're not going to make 100,000 copies of it because if no one buys it,
then you're stuck with it.
Right. I don't know. Like my brother, I should ask him how many copies he made of his first comic book. But most of those are self-produced, and then you hope it gets picked up. Unless most of the guys, they don't come out. Like Marvel, they own all that stuff, and all those artists, they never made any money. All those writers made no money. And like the guys, they're making $1 billion movies, they get nothing.
Boy, if they could have known how big Ninja Turtles was going to be.
I'm checking it out. I don't got to move.
It was huge. Do you remember when the movie came out when we were kids?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Like that was the biggest thing in the world, man.
I remember we went like it was like opening night or like the whatever the it's the like first showings at like midnight or whatever. And I just remember we went to Randall Park Mall, and there was just a line of all these people just waiting to get into the movie theater. And I think they had like 3 or 4 theaters showing it. It was just like I never seen so many people lined up, and it was like that was how big they were. People don't realize, but they were huge. They still are big. They're still making movies, right?
Yeah, they're still making them.
All right, I lost.
I knew you. I told you, man.
That was a good game, though.
You
That
owe
was a
Jeremy
really good game. It got crazy.
You owe
for a
each of
minute.
us $100, dude. We all bet on Jordan.
I lost my queen like the same way, so yeah. When you lose your queen, it kind of starts to suck a little bit. But what's
Been
going
there,
on,
man.
everybody? How's everybody?
Been
What's up,
there.
Gate Smashers?
Done that. Been there, done that. It
Love
does
you too, Julie.
I hear you. It sucks.
Yeah, it sucks when you lose your queen. Trust me. I mean,
Yeah,
you
been
you
there.
lose a little bit of weight, but man, it's all good. You gotta, sometimes you get pawns and they make it across the board, and you get another queen.
Hey, what if you
Sometimes
just
you don't
pick
got
up,
no choice, right? Sometimes you don't have any choice.
what if you just pick up a couple bishops? I bet they'd like to meet up with you.
That was good. That was real good.
A couple bishops.
Double bishops. The security guard in Florida, his name was Bishop.
I got security this Saturday. Big weekend community event at
Yeah, I
the
love how we weren't invited, Jeremy. You want to talk about that?
Levy County Sheriff going to be there in case Guapo tries to show up.
At the schoolhouse?
Yeah. Should
Yep.
we just go, Rob? Rob, you want to just go?
Dude, if Guapo gets arrested at the schoolhouse, I mean, that's awesome.
Now he's learned something about YouTube.
Guapo gets arrested. What the hell? Guapo gets arrested in Levy County.
Just shows up uninvited.
He's gonna be like, no officer, look, it's capital E. I promise.
I know him.
I'm a superhero.
Jeremy, don't you know me? Take him away, boys.
You'd be like, new phone. Who that?
Don't you know me? Look, you know me.
New property.
I got
Who that?
pictures with him. Take him away, boys. I don't know that guy.
He put me in all his thumbnails. I wasn't there for that. Take him away.
I don't know him.
You want to know if any 2-inch pipes are going to be at the event?
There's definitely going to be a 2-inch pipe there.
Nice.
You should walk into the next town hall meeting with a 2-inch pipe. Just kind of drag it behind you like a baseball bat.
Yeah, that would be good.
Happy anniversary. 55 years.
Wow.
How many years for you, Conky? Rob and Jeremy, we love the videos today. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
How many years have I been married?
Yeah.
34.
All right. I put you on the spot there and give you enough time there to calculate. That's why Conky re-asked the question. He's thinking his head.
Well, no, the way you said that, it sounded like it was me, Rob, and Jeremy. We were all supposed to say how long we've been married, but
I've been with George just over 5 years, off and on.
in other words, like 4.
More off than on.
Okay, 2.
More like 2.
Two. Oh, man.
This is the greatest snack I think I've ever had.
What is it?
That gives me some serious diarrhea. It's the best,
Melody,
man.
do you want me to jump on? What's today? It's like 10 o'clock. Should I just jump on?
That's the best, man.
Jump on what?
Nah.
Jump on what?
Nah. Teresa said it's a good snack.
Why does someone want me to ask you for a French toast casserole recipe?
You guys got that
Mary,
You guys have that
recipe Mary.
You made this? You make it?
Because there's going to be French toast casserole this weekend on a stick. French toast casserole on a stick this weekend.
Delicious. I do like French toast casserole.
Hey, Jordan has a really sick suggestion.
Okay.
There's an app called Yuka. YUKA. And you check it out. You can scan it.
Yeah,
and
you
it'll give you
scan
a
the
score.
food that you get.
So it'll give you a score. Right? And it'll tell you what's good in it, what's bad in it. And the score's out of 100.
Wow, that's
So you
kind of
can-
cool.
So, like, for instance, we'll do this, right? It's out of 100. What do you think that this bag is coming in at? Out of 100, 100 being the healthiest, 0 being has no nutritional value.
I already
That's a
know
great question.
it's a -5 for me because it gives me constant diarrhea. I love cashews, but they do not love me.
I'm going to say
You don't
it's
like
a
cashews?
90. 90.
I love cashews. They tear me up. They give me
90?
diarrhea.
What about you, Conky?
50?
Andrew's
I
giving
don't
away a
know.
free cluster.
I'll send somebody a free cluster.
Oh, I
You
love
know
those things.
You know that cluster ain't healthy at all.
I didn't see that part. I just thought they were regular cashews.
Man, I'm getting diarrhea
Jeff
farts.
thinks 10.
I'm getting
Scan it.
wet diarrhea farts just looking at them.
They got 65, 10. Jeremy, he's like, oh no. He's like,
Ooh.
what do you say, Alexa? Fart noises.
I got the number. The number's in.
That's awesome.
What's the number?
44.
That's not too bad.
Not bad.
Could be worse.
Was the number 44? That ain't good.
What's the best? The best is number 1.
100.
What do you
Tricky
think of
cheat. I'm all for 2-inch pipe at town hall.
Is 100 the best or 1 the best? 100's the best, like the most healthiest you could have.
If Jeremy
Okay.
eats those cashews, you better get a 4-inch pipe.
Can you put those
Thank you,
down,
Tricky
please?
Cheat. Turkey cheat.
Oh.
Now Jeremy's crying.
This dude.
Are you
Will you
okay?
put those down?
River is nice.
Oh,
I love Crystal River.
dude, keep those out of the screen, man. Oh,
You're
love
killing Jeremy.
cashews. They do not love me.
Cashew. Oh man. So what's going on? Anybody have anything crazy going on this next few days?
I'm just checking on my grandfather. A couple different things. I mean, dude, you got Sussons coming up on Tuesday, so maybe we could all buy a unit then. Other than that, dude, I still got a bunch of cool inventory in the porterhouse basement that I'm going through at the moment, and I'm gonna unload my whole box truck, and I've been finding like a lot of cool stuff. I'm just gonna be auctioning off. So
I was over there the other day. He does have a lot of cool stuff.
Where were you?
there's stuff everywhere.
I was at Guapo. A couple spots. Bigfoot, huh? Uh-oh. What happened to Guapo? Alvarez.
There he is.
The cashews finally got to him.
He had to go run for the border.
So, Jeremy, are you going
Am I
to?
not in?
Yes.
Am I in or no?
You're
We'll just leave it at that,
Oh.
Conky.
Okay.
No more further.
Why do you have
activity.
my first and last name? Why did you do that?
It's in your thing, Guapo.
He can't do that. Only you can do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that why everybody's calling me Andrew Alvarez? What the
Probably. I could imagine.
heck? I'm lost.
No, you're not.
Wow,
You're
I
at
can't
Jordan's house.
believe that you made my name that way.
You're at Jordan's house, bro.
Oh, he's
You're not
playing.
lost.
Hold a second. Who made your name that
No,
way?
I'm not.
Wait, who made your name that way?
Jeremy, I'll tell you exactly
Did
who
he
made
say,
it.
I can't believe
This-
she
Jeremy,
made
this-
my
this-
name that way?
He's blaming me.
He said she. I think it's something to do with Julie again.
Did he just realize his name was Alvarez?
This whole
didn't know
time
all
he's
this
been
time.
living a lie going by Guapo. Guapo Legends.
Guapo Legends. I was like, dude. He's like, Alvarez. Why do you think everyone's calling you Andrew?
He's probably calling his mom right now. You're not my real mom. Your last name isn't Legends. Your last name is Legends. That's not my real last name. You're not my real mom.
Uh-oh. Jeremy Moles, the text back now.
Hey, the moles text non-stop.
24/7, Jay.
25/8. The moles are texting.
Conky's a mole.
I am.
At
He's
this
also
point, he isn't a mole.
He's also a mouse. Thank you, Jay. There you go. Thank you, Conky.
There. Mickey Mouse.
He's also a mouse and a mole. It's amazing. Anything with an M, pretty much, is Conky.
There's my ears.
The mouse in the house. Yeah, so I got a crazy auction coming up Saturday. And then Tuesday, Sussin Self Storage, Cleveland, Ohio. Auctioneer Extraordinaire, 11:15. We'll sell it all now. But give it now 50, 75, 100, 1 quarter, 1, 175, 2 quarter, 2, 275. Sold, Mr. Hales.
It's the drug unit with all the microwaves.
Woo, woo. That was a great unit.
$2.4 million.
It would have been a greater unit if you got a hold of it like a year earlier.
I'm just saying, something had to pay for this place.
True.
I'm just saying. I can't say anything other than that. Somehow, some way, this place got paid for.
That's true. And
buying storage units is a good business.
Especially buying microwaves.
You can't buy enough microwaves.
Or give them away.
If I ever see a unit with a couple hundred microwaves in it again, anywhere in the United States, I promise you I will be buying it.
I will not blame
I need a place in Morocco or Monaco. Monaco. I need a place in Monaco.
Yes. That'd be awesome. I'll come visit you in Monaco then.
We could all go down to Guapo's place in Monaco.
That's not a bad idea.
If there was a Guapo still, I haven't seen him.
No, I know Andrew Alvarez. He's like, why do people call me Andrew? That's funny. Last time he was on, his name was Andrew too. So I don't know if he just realized this now. James
Yeah, he would have had to type that in.
Cashews are actually a fruit or a berry or something. I can't remember. Thanks, Jane.
Whatever they are delicious, and I love them, but they do not love me back.
It's definitely a magical fruit for Jeremy.
Jeremy, do you have a Popeye back there?
Very magic. Hey, you guys want to see Pepper?
Yes.
Sure.
All right.
Jeremy, Florida has some big toy shows coming up. Max Lab said. Thanks, Max Lab. Some huge toy shows. I'm sure Florida's got to be one of the biggest. There's so many people that live down there. I like that picture, Max Lab. I just saw that.
That's a good picture.
The Guapo picture. Yeah, that was so much fun. $500,000 to grow.
We did have a blast there.
Too much fun.
That's been that was March, wasn't it? That's been seems like forever ago.
Remember when you jumped the ramp and somehow I'm just running after you? I'm like, Conky, and then like you run into me. That was the best.
We crashed into each other.
Oh, that was awesome.
I still have that ramp is like on the other side of that blanket. I got to figure out a way to work that into the thing down here.
All right, you guys ready to see Pepper?
Yes.
You're gonna love this.
Oh my God, that's so cute. So cute.
Yeah.
That's funny. Man, that's a little early.
Yeah, it's almost 10.
So, well, we appreciate everybody, man. Hit that thumbs up. Thank you, Bonnie. And so much crazy stuff. I got to do an update. The cop video. Trust me, I got all kind of people at U-Haul to call. I got lots of people to call. And like I said, I talked to the detective today. I've been putting out a video on updating that. I'm not sure when I'm going to do that because I got to get a bunch of stuff together. I got to try to get as many people as I can because I got to try to get this resolved and actually get an outcome. And then after that, well, I bought this unit So many boxes. So I got probably 2 videos coming out from that unit. I bought another unit. I got a video coming out from that one. And then I got a unit I got to clean out tomorrow. So I got a lot of videos right now. I just don't know. It's all, as Conky will tell you, editing, fun. And, it's not like I already worked, I think, 12 hours today. I don't know. I can't count this as work, but. So, but yeah, I have the auction Saturday. Awesome stuff in the auction, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, you got to look through the auction. And then the next few auctions, just on so many awesome collectibles, and there's all kind of antiques, all kind of just unbelievable items. Some cool toys coming up, all kind of stuff. So you guys are going to have to take a look. Second Sense, we ship everywhere in the world, so you guys can always buy stuff. And if you haven't seen the police video, watch the cop video. I appreciate it. And, I'm 341 thumbs up. Thanks, Jeff. Jane's telling you. Thumbs up before you leave if you're going to take off. And Conky, he set a date, Sunday, the 5th of November. So put in your calendar. He's going to do is it going to be a Philippine release time? What time, Conky?
No, it's going to be, yeah. I'm not pulling a guapo on this one.
The first video ain't going to be a full guapo Filipino release.
Yeah, it's going to be like late afternoon, early evening. I don't know what time it's going to come out yet. But
if you're going to do it on Sunday, I would say release 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock.
In the afternoon, early afternoon?
Yes. That's the best times on Sunday, accordingly.
Okay.
Rob, 12 hours and only half a day. You only worked half a day. That is so true, Gate Smasher. And Jeff loved it when he was the one day he's sitting there complaining. He's like, Rob, I start at 9 in the morning. And it's like 9 o'clock at night. And I said, what are you talking about? It's a half a day, 12 hours. I don't want to hear about complaining about only working a half a day.
Actually, it's all day. You didn't work all night, but you worked all day. So you could look at it that way too.
Very true. Very true. And I don't know, I've worked so much in my life. I never had a 9-to-5 job. My first job I started off was in cooking. And anyone knows about hospitality, it's not like, you usually work a lot of hours, 50 hours minimum, 60 hours is not unheard of, 80 hours not unheard of in hospitality. And then when I was 17 years old, before I went to college, for that 4 months time period before I went to college, I had 2 full-time jobs. And I remember Conky, I'd go work, come home, shower, and then go next job, come home, shower, go to bed, wake up.
My senior year in high school, I worked at a car dealership, and if I recall right, I worked at a shoe store too. And I had a job. I don't know if you could really call me a janitor. My dad's group had a building. I would go in and clean the building up, and they would rent it out for like parties and like weddings and stuff, or, receptions, and I'd have to go in there and set up and clean. So I technically had 3 jobs.
Nice.
And it was, well, I tell you what, there were times where, you didn't even have time to get from one job to the other,
Yeah. Now I have 3 jobs or 4. Depends how you look at it. So I'm a landlord, auction company, YouTuber, and husband and father.
Yeah, that's an important job.
That's the most important of all the jobs. My one buddy used to tell me this. Remember, Rob, they never put hard worker on your gravestone. He used to tell me that because I worked so hard and all this time and stuff. He's like, Rob, they're never going to put that on your gravestone. They're going to put father, husband, stuff like that.
Yeah. Things we got to remember.
My hubby worked at the steel mill, worked 68 hours a week. He loved his job. Yeah, you know why he loved his job? It's getting double time and a half. Because my dad used to work at the steel mill. We had 6 kids, and he would work as much as he could, especially after my one brother was born when I was 11. So he would work, 24/7 all the time, especially holidays. I remember the one time he worked what did he tell me? It was like 12 hours or something. He got paid for 40. because it was like a holiday and it fell on a 7th day. It was getting double time and a half, I think. But
yeah, he was probably, even back then, he was probably making $20 an hour anyway, right?
Yeah. I remember my dad the one year. I mean, this is a long time ago, ladies and gentlemen. But his base salary was $40,000 or $45,000, and he made like almost $100,000 the one year. So double it all overtime pay. So it was, he would, like I said, always working, always hustling.
Yep.
And then, of course, my dad owned comic book baseball card store, so he would be down there. He would sell like team sets to people. He would sell, comics, all kinds of stuff. But I had all kind of weird jobs. I mean, my favorite job was working in a haunted house. Loved it. And then I worked my buddy got me jobs working at the Cuyahoga County Fairgrounds. Like, he called me the one, he goes, Rob, we get $50 to set up rides and $50 to take them down. And you get paid cash. So we'd go there and set up these rides. And then I got a job with the fair. And the job I got, we worked at this food concession stand. And they had like a seated area that was covered. And we were waiters at the Cuyahoga County Fair. The craziest job I ever had. And I made so much money, Conky. Everybody would tip me. And I make all this money. And I just go up and get the food. And it was like, and then anytime it rained, the whole place was packed. And then I'd just be like, It was hilarious. It was the weirdest job ever. But I mean, it only lasted 7 days. But in that 7 days, I think I made like $1,500.
Nice.
And I was 16 or 15. No, I had to be 14 or 15. So $1,500, 14, 15-year-old kid, you're like,
yeah, that's
I'm rich.
That's a lot of money.
It was a lot of money, especially in the 90s. Especially in the 90s. Way back in the day, 1992, Conky.
That seems like 1,000 years ago, doesn't it?
In 2000, I can't believe it's 2023. I just remember when they were the millennium, I was like, and then boom.
Yeah, planes were going to fall out of the sky.
Oh, yeah, all the computers are going to crash. It was a good time, Conks.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so much to do, unfortunately, as usual. What's you got an auction this weekend?
I don't know if we didn't have an auction last week. I don't know whether we're going to have one this week or not. I don't know if we're going to get set up for that in time. Sammy's still not 100% yet. We've got an appointment for him for a physical therapist to look at him and then see if they can get him feeling a little bit better.
Well, hopefully. We'll have to say a prayer for Sammy.
Yeah, I didn't know that doggies had chiropractors too, but the funny thing about that is, like, we asked the people at the emergency vet office whether we should take them to a chiropractor. They said no. Anybody, in the same thing for humans, anytime you ask somebody if a chiropractor is a good idea, people in the medical profession will always say no. Oh, no, don't. But, we've been going to chiropractors for years, and I swear by them. You know what I mean? But I'm just getting sick of stuffing them full of painkillers and muscle relaxers. I actually want to do something to help them, so we're gonna go that route.
It's a good idea. Anything that can help them.
Yeah. You hear a lot of stories by non-medical people about how it actually works. How it actually helps the animal, and so if you got to be state licensed to do it, it can't be like snake oil. You know what I mean? There's got to be something to it.
Yeah, I mean, there's people that go to school for it. I mean, it's not like it's a, what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, I'm just some chiropractor. You got to go to school and you have to get certified and everything else.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even dog chiropractors need to be specifically licensed for that.
I could see that. You have to learn obviously all the bones.
Yeah.
The spinal cord and all that.
Sammy's 5.
Sammy is 5.
He is 5 years old.
Yeah, my buddy, he called me all broken up today. His cat passed away, 19 years.
Wow.
I was like, man, that's a long time.
That's an
19-year
old cat.
Yeah, old cat. But he said he sat with the cat today and it passed out. I mean, it passed away with him today. So
That's how we had a Ruprecht passed away. He was 18 and a half, our dog.
Wow.
And he just died peacefully in the living room floor, you know what I mean? And what was really weird was he was really good buddies with Lucy, the dog that he grew up with. And she had passed away about a year earlier. And we had gotten Roxy in the meantime. Something really, as he was dying, she freaked out and started barking at the door.
Oh man.
Started running around and barking. And then when he finally passed away, she calmed down. His initial visit is going to be $225.
$225 for the dog. Swimming is great physical therapy for the dog.
Yeah,
If your dog
unfortunately, we don't have
swims.
a dog pool.
Well, my dog won't even go in the water. My dog doesn't swim. We tried many of times. He doesn't like cars or swimming. So, like, he don't go for car rides. He does not want to get in the car. He's gone in the car a few times, but he does not like going in the cars. And when we go in the car, he lays down. He doesn't put his head out the window. He doesn't want to look out the window. He's the opposite of most dogs. Most dogs have their head out the window, all excited. No.
You can't open the car door around Sam without him jumping in.
Yeah, see, there's a lot of dogs like that. My dog, no. He runs the other way. He gets scared. He don't want to go in.
Well, maybe, I mean, if all the places the dog goes is to the vet, then maybe.
Yeah, I don't know why, but he don't want to go in the car because, well, like I said, he had multiple homes. So the other people, maybe he just thought maybe like we're going to take him away or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
But
we're
yeah.
Sammy's fifth home, so.
So am I going to see you Saturday?
Saturday.
Maybe.
Like on our, what do you got going on Saturday besides?
I thought that's what you were talking to Jeremy about.
Oh, I was talking to Jeremy about Tuesday.
Oh.
I don't know what Saturday is.
I thought we're all going to your house for this party. We want to see this the video party, man.
Well, that's going to be a couple weeks anyway, but.
There's your band, Conky.
Well, that's cool. The old cast iron?
Yep. The real
Right.
deal. It's oldie. It's not 100% complete, but it's close enough. So I guess it's about time to call the show, Conky. First, I'd like to appreciate everybody watching. If you haven't given it a thumbs up, give it a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't seen yesterday's video, take a look at that. Cops called again, and totally different scenario. Third time. This is a U-Haul, though. And don't forget, we got Conky's auction, 8 o'clock tomorrow. He might have an auction, but he definitely have a show tomorrow, right? I mean, on Saturday. Saturday, 8 o'clock. And then Guapo's Tuesday. Jeremy is Sunday, 8 o'clock. Guapo's Tuesday, 8 o'clock. And myself, I have my auction starts ending at 1 o'clock this Saturday. Next Saturday at 1 o'clock. The following Saturday at 1 o'clock. And the following Saturday that at 1 o'clock. And I can keep going, Conky.
Pretty much every Saturday.
We got a huge Coca-Cola collection coming up. We got all kind of antiques, collectibles. We have huge vintage audio and record collection. Huge, unbelievable stuff. I mean, $1,000, few $1,000 speakers. We got all kind of high-end turntables and receivers and on, and all kind of great records. Everything you can imagine from rock, jazz, pop, all over the place.
Nice.
But say a prayer. You want to pray, Conky? You want me?
I'll let you do it.
All right. Lord, thank you for bringing us all together. We appreciate this great friendship that we have and all the wonderful people that we've got to, share our experiences with. Thank you so much for that, this great YouTube community, and anyone out there that has any special things that they need done, any kind of special intentions, any issues, problems with themselves, family members, pets, anything. Please, Lord, help them with that. Special prayer for Sammy. Special prayer for my friend who lost his cat. And special prayer for Guapo's grandfather who's going through a lot. And any other person out there that may be hurting, suffering. Just help them out, Lord. Thank you for everything you've done for us. Amen.
Amen.
So thank you, guys. We do appreciate everyone watching. Don't forget other videos, auctions. So much great stuff coming out, and you never know what I'm going to find and what you're going to see next. And I still got stuff Conky's got to pick up, huh, Conky?
Yeah, bring that.
Yeah,
I guess Sussin.
And bring it to Sussin, maybe.
Yep.
I was like, yeah, Conky, I got something for you.
Unfortunately, not the big track.
What's this? Let's see. I'm going to throw this up here.
Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Zjaba Auctioneer Extraordinaire with Second Sense Auctions. Make sure you check out all of our auctions at secondsense.com. I bought this unit and I got it from Jeremy from What the Hales, and he's crying over in his truck right now. It's so funny. You're going to laugh. It's hilarious. Hey.